number 22, Chip.
We might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt. These are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Stevens in at the small forward. Now, here's Lowry. And the pass to Hero. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen outside. Loads it up there for Mobley. Now running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Stolen. Allen right side. Cleveland moving it around. And stolen by Butler. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Martin attacking. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Shoots over Mobley. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Mitchell. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. He gets that one.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Garland, that's for 2. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Mitchell, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Passes it to Martin. Stolen by Garland. Here's Stephens, defended by Butler. Outside Garland. The dish to Mobley. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, a three-pointer is right on target. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. Looking for the first basket of the game. Kicks it to Martin. Back to Lowry. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Garland against Lowry. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. In the air, and he lays it up and in.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Butler. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And such a great job of being active and aggressive with their hands. They're just putting ball handlers on their heels.
And Mobley throws it down.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
But just no way for the D to handle it. Now here is Martin. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Mitchell. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Outside Lowry. He kicks it to Butler. Back to Lowry. With some arc, and it's sent back by Allen. Mitchell looking it over. Allen passes to Mitchell. It's deflected.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Now Garland cuts off the pass. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And back with the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact, he'll head to the line. And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
Yes, Kevin, the impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
The 3 from Garland. Hero against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Mobley. That shot off the mark. And the Heat going the other way now. Down low. Stolen by Mitchell. Holds it up there for Mobley. It's stolen by Martin. Avert against Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Garland finds Mitchell. It's Levert on the wing. And Butler sends it back. And he recovers it. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Heat. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Misses the wing chair.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
The shot's good. Mobley's got his second basket.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Count it, and the Cavaliers lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Butler.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now the pass to Mitchell, and stolen by Butler. Adebayo kicks to Martin. Lowry dishes to Martin. Pass to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Another thing that stands out is how they've contested shots. They're not making it easy for the opponent, and it shows with those block numbers.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Butler with the ball. He's got 10. Passes it to Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Caris LeVert.
Embracing the physical nature of the game, Butler loves getting contact while shooting.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
To the paint. Hero passes to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. That's a 2 from Butler. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Over Mitchell. Misses off the right iron.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Right side, Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
The pass to Martin. Here's Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. To the inside. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's got the lead up to 2 now for Miami. Garland against Lowry. And that's good. Darius Garland for 3. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Butler sets a screen for Lowry. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Garland for 3. And Mobley throws it down. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
Outside, Martin. And here's Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Doesn't go for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers ahead. All right, David, thank you.
The Cavaliers, 23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Mobley. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. And a wide open look for Hero. Adebayo. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Darius Garland picks one up.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Martin dishes to Butler. Back to Martin. From outside the arc. The Heat rebound. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Nice move. There's Garland, and such a nice move to make the basket work.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Basket counts. Lowry's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Heat.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Outside Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double. Whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
Once again, for your Miami Heat dancer.
Mitchell outside.
Timeout, Cleveland.
He dishes it to Allen. Passes it to LeVert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
And he can't hit the second.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And stolen by Mobley. Lobbed up there for Allen. And Allen slams it in.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Here's Butler trying to get open as Adebayo. And it's Butler missing.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Adebayo passes to Martin. Lets it go with the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Butler. Good D by Mobley.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
LeVert finds Allen. That's good. Chips Levert with the assist. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Heat lead by... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. 16 points for Bam Adebayo.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Garland, that's for 2. That shot misses. And Miami the other way now. Lowry with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Hero from long range. Doesn't go that time. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Mitchell driving in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Lowry kicks to Martin. Back to Lowry. Adebayo with a screen on Garland. Lowry dishes to Martin. Here's Adebayo. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And we've seen a leap from Adebayo recently, scoring now at a steady clip.
Now, here's Garland. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Right side, Martin. Outside for Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And so Miami again turning it over. And here are the Cavaliers now. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
To take the lead, and again it's Cleveland.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Butler feeling out of it. To the middle, Adebayo. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
No coverage that time. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Lowry up top, guarded by Garland. Hero passes to Adebayo. A shot, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Rebound by the Heat. Martin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And that one, good. Adebayo's got 14 points here in the second half.
Coaches trust Adebayo, and he's being rewarded. This guy has done everything they've asked and then some.
Here's Mitchell, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Butler from outside. Money! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
Allen, a screen on Lowry. Garland, the pass to Allen. Money!
Oh, big fella. Throwing it down hard. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
Here's Butler. And the call on the... And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
the previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland, and stolen by Butler. Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 2. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This wins.
the 2K, a matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now here's Trent, and he drives in. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Garland. It's another three for Cleveland.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Here's Van Vliet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both free throws, good from Van Vliet.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Pass to Trent. 18 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
The drive by Garland. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Trent finds Van Vliet. Drains the triple. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
From deep three-point range. Garland, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Barnes. There's the triple. The rebound by Allen.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Mobley, no good. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Up top, Anunoby, guarded by Garland. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Trent. From deep. No luck on that one. The Cavaliers leading. Out to the right wing. Pulls up on the wing. Not going to go that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Garland for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Brent.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Garland for 3. Outside for Mitchell. From downtown. Cleveland the rebound. Garland finds Mitchell. Misses the three. And for Toronto, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Trent's shot is off.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Garland. 17 points in the game. Connects from downtown.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
It's picked off. In transition. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And he lobs it up. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob. And here's Garland from deep. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Cleveland. An insane quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Stevens in at the three. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Toronto trailing. The three ball. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game. From deep three-point range. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 23.
I like it. The game plan is simple. Keep getting Garland the ball. It is that simple, and it's working.
It's stolen by Garland. The three. Another miss by Garland. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Barnes. And he drops it in from the low post.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Garland for 3. From beyond the arc, and then some. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
And Anunoby for 3. Fade away. And it's Toronto with another.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot. That's great decision making.
Garland against VanVleet. Pass to Garland. From deep. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's VanVleet. Takes it inside. Uses the glass on the layup. VanVleet's got 12. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Raptors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. Outside Barnes. Shoots over Allen. Trent against Mitchell. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Stevens. Now Garland. Here's Stevens. Back to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Kept alive. Mobley from the arc. And Darius Garland, good for 3. Garland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
And the basket by VanVleet.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Garland for 3. No good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Red?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Here's Trent. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Garland for 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Van Vliet against Garland. Over Van Vliet. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Mitchell against Trent. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, there's the alley. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. 5 ticks left to play in the first half of basketball. He gets it off. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Cavaliers on top, up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So for the Raptors right now, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at point guard. Here's Van Vliet. This for the tie! And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And Cleveland's shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Garland for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Stevens. Back to Garland. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. He hangs. And he takes it up and lays it in. Mitchell's got 6.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Here's Van Vliet. He takes it in. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Garland for 3. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end. He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost? Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Garland for 3. Second shot opportunity. The layup misses. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Garland. Here's Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Barnes. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Garland for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Garland's got 35.
Man, oh man, that's just absurd range. He can pull it up and hit it from just about anywhere.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Van Vliet outside. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Over Siakam. Cleveland gets it back. Out to Garland. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet misses. And it's Cleveland's ball. Garland for 3. Siakam pulls down the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
It's a one-on-one situation. And they recover it. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Oh, deflected. Shot clock at 3. And there's the lob. Mitchell with the ball. Siakam covering. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. The kick out to Van Vliet. Trent, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the jam.
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They get the rebound. Here's Allen. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
The Raptors have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Trent. From behind the arc. Stevens with a rebound. Left side Garland. It's tipped. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Throw it down on the breakaway jam. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in it.
Your Cavaliers,
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Cavs trailing. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Stevens in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here are the Raptors now. Outside Barnes. Takes a 3. Toronto the rebound. Siakam back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Garland against Van Vliet. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And again, Toronto running the court in transition. The 3 from Barnes. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 6-point Raptor lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors. Here's Mitchell. Reverses. And that's 2 points on the layup.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Garland against Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. Fires the three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Siakam for three. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Stevens. Cashes in the first attempt of the game.
Nice pass right there from Garland. Love seeing that selfless attitude.
Now here's Anunoby. Tightly guarded. And that one is stuffed right through.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
No good on the triple. The Cavaliers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Mobley. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Van Vliet's got 22.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Outside Garland. And he's going for the lob. And Mitchell with the slam.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Outside Garland. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
2 minutes.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
1:56 left in the game. Garland for 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Out to Garland from the arc. They get it back to the wing on the left. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all too.
And here's Van Vliet. This one for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Rebound by the Raptors. Launches it. Mobley grabs the board.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
41 seconds left to play in the fourth. Van Vliet against Garland. Anunoby for 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Raptors lead by 9.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Here's the 3. That one is off. Here's Mitchell from deep 3-point range. That one no good. So the Raptors winning. They played the Valley. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. It'll be the Heat off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Misses the three. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless. Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Shot on the wing. And it's straight off the drive.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Trent outside. Van Vliet up top. Now recovering. Van Vliet with the bucket.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Butler. Left side Martin. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Stolen away.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Yeah, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
Here is Lowry. Outside Hero. Outside Butler. There's the pass to Adebayo. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there. Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Van Vliet wide open. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. Shoots the 3. Lowry can't get it to go. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
And here is Van Vliet following Kyle Lowry's 3. Siakam trying to free himself up. Van Vliet with the bucket.
That's the urgency of Fred Van Vliet on the drive that really gets the defense off kilter. They don't get much of a chance to react with this guy.
Now, Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Trent. And stolen by Siakam. Anunoby has the open look. No good with the triple. The Heat have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Martin kicks to Hero. Back to Martin. To the wing on the left. Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. He can't hit that time. Good D by Siakam. Inside. Here's Barnes. And he makes good on the layup. And that makes it a tie ball game.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Passes to Martin. Back to Lowry. Shoots over Van Vliet. That one a little long. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. Siakam outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Trent passes to Siakam.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of this game. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lowry. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Seven seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Butler from outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And finished off by Siakam.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Pass to Adebayo. Over Barnes. Martin for three. Here's Adebayo. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. You talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 4. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes's position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays. He can get downhill. He can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
First team down.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Heat trail by 4. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Hero passes to Adebayo.
Well, there's tremendous defensive versatility with Pascal Siakam. He's got reach, he's got length, he's got timing, and he's got quickness.
Oh, Van Vliet, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Butler with the steal. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now here is Lowry, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Here's Martin. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
That's a shot he's gotta hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Siakam's shot is off. He'd have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Lowry finds Hero. Adebayo with the ball. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Van Vliet against Lowry. To end the drought. And Siakam with the layup. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Lowry passes to Adebayo.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Van Vliet outside. The 3 from Barnes. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. Barnes has got 7 points.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. .36 seconds left to play here in the half. To the inside. Lowry. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Hero kicks to Martin. Fires the three. Lowry can't get it to go. Here's Van Vliet. Barnes can't get it to go. Outside Lowry. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
The Heat, 22.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much that we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Lowry with the ball. Headed now by Barnes. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Siakam misses. The Heat with the lead. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Back to Van Vliet. Takes it inside. And Siakam with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Siakam's got 9.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
To the middle. It's tipped. Hero against Trent. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Now, here's Lowry. He's got 11. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Trent against Hero. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by Hero.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Butler. Outside Martin. Pass to Adebayo. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Shots good by Butler.
Butler challenging the very heart of the defense. Everybody's trying to take away the paint. Jimmy Butler says, I own that real estate.
Passes it to Anunoby. For the lead, it's Adebayo with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. From deep, Trent. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Butler kicks to Hero. Wide open look. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Now, here's Trent. Down low. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here is Lowry. He's got 11. The kick outside to Butler. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lowry passes to Butler. Jacks up a 3. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got his 6th rebound on the night. Trent finds Siakam. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Heat lead by 2. We'll be back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Trent.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he can't get the first one.
Boy, Kyle Lowry, you can't help but notice the frame, right? He is a bit undersized, and yet here is a guy who has been a consistent two-way force in the NBA, has truly had a remarkably consistent career.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam, a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Butler. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Anunoby. Lobbed up there for Barnes, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Heat leading by 4. And here is Butler looking to get back on track here, and stolen by Barnes. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, if you get Fred Van Vliet a look in space, good things are bound to happen.
Pass to Hero. Now Adebayo kicks it out to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, that's a little nastiness to Jimmy Butler's game. He says, you want me to get close to the cup? I got that.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet passes to Barnes to tie it up. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 8th assist in the game.
Scotty Barnes is a big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Now, Hero. Here's Lowry. Outside for Martin. Outside, Hero. Feeds it to Lowry. Can't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way. The pass to Anunoby to take the lead. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty big numbers coming out of the break. And that one's good by Butler.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Pass to Barnes. Van Vliet sets the pick for Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Puts it up there for Siakam. It's stolen by Martin. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Adebayo against Siakam. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Lowry dishes to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one goes on Anunoby.
And someone who welcomes big spots. Jimmy Butler loves that he's at the line. And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
For 3, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Hero.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Pass to Butler. Shoots over Anunoby. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, Hero. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And so it's Miami winning this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
We hope
contest away from home. Here we go. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Now here's Hero. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Butler. And it's Oladipo in at the small forward position. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Now here's Oladipo. Here's Hero. It's stolen by Garland. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Miami with a rebound. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Butler passes to Oladipo. Butler against Mitchell. Rejected by Allen.
That's a great swat. Jared Allen gets up there. Hard to escape his reach.
Adebayo, that's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Garland. Off target from outside.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
All right, Brent, how about what Tyler Hero brings to the table?
Well, Tyler is such a huge part of why the Heat had so much success last season, coming off the bench with unbelievable consistency. And he shot the three as good as ever, raised that scoring average up. This guy is not an all-star yet, but he's on the fringe, B.A.
Cleveland calls timeout. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Hero against Garland. Banked it in off the glass. Garland's got 5 now.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
Now here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Hero against Garland. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Dedmon inside. Count the basket.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. And the layup is good off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Hero against Garland. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Garland. He's got 7. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Dwayne Dedmon.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. Butler with the bucket.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Hero. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
Adebayo, that's good.
Man, bigs like Adebayo got to drain shots to keep the defense honest. Nice to see him working on that part of his game.
Garland for 3. Cleveland the rebound. The Heat with the lead. It's stolen by Garland. Outside Mitchell. Takes the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Pass to Oladipo. And here's Adebayo. And the Heat, another 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
With 1 on the clock.
A focused defensive effort from Oladipo there. That's where he's setting himself apart in this game.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Let's give it up for your powerhouse dance team.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Jimmy Butler. Victor Oladipo is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Dedmon in at the center position. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's Garland. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. And it's Butler off the drive. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. 12 points for him.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Mitchell with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. Mobley outside. Here's Garland. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Hero outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. The baseline J. And that one's long.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Lopez with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed. So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Evan Mobley. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that. That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Hero, the pass to Butler. Now Hero. The three is up. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Mitchell from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Out to Oladipo. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 42 left in the second quarter.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Outside for Mitchell. Over Butler. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Out to Oladipo. No good that time. Good work defensively by Lopez. Here's Garland. Excellent D there from Hero.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And here's LeVert for 3. Pure from 3-point range. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hero on the wing. Oladipo outside. And here's Butler. Give him 8. 6 to shoot. Hero left side. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Lopez. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From Pete Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Hero. Adebayo from long range. And again, the Heat missing. And a pretty tightly contested game here. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
They've got Robin Lopez. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Here's Dedmon. Tipped. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Crying for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Outside Butler. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Miami's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Hero with the bucket.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. For 3, Allen. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Pass to Butler. The 3. The rebound by Allen for Cleveland. They've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Mitchell.
Combine the height and the length Dedmon has, it's a pretty intimidating factor. Players think twice every time they get anywhere near him. You could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
Garland against Hero. And here's Butler outside. And again, the Heat missing. Cleveland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Good on both. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Oladipo against Garland. Hero for 3. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
At the line for Cleveland.
He hits the second from the line. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Dedmon, the pass to Oladipo. Adebayo from long range. The Cavaliers pull it in. On the wing, Mitchell. Butler covering. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
The drive by Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
The 3 from Mitchell. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Garland's got 13 now.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Pass to Oladipo. Down low. Here's Dedmon. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Cleveland calls timeout.
You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
Once again, fans, that was your Cavaliers screen team. Let's give it up. Get up and get loud. Please welcome
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Hero against Garland. Here's Mobley, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Butler. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home. What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Butler. Mobley grabs the board.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 6. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter. They've got Tyler Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the shooting guard position. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul. Hero, the pass to Dedmon. Soft touch off the glass.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
The Cavaliers leading. Garland for 3. Counted from distance.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Now Hero. Pass to Butler. Out left to the wing. For 3, Oladipo. LeVert with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Garland with the ball. Hero picks him up. And so they foul intentionally. Garland against Hero. And he'll draw the foul. He'll hit. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Butler. Misses from close range. An opportunity to pad the lead.
And BA, if they can push it into double digits, that's tough to overcome. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Outside Garland. Mobley finds Garland. The 3 is up. And no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
I love the burst of speed turbo button there from Oladipo. He can blow right past him.
Garland against Hero. Pass to LeVert. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around him.
Clock is at 3, and Allen gets it to go.
Yeah, and defenses are trying to get Jared Allen to shoot that kind of shot. This time, it didn't work.
Mitchell against Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
Here's Garland. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Misses from short range. Miami trailing. Here's Adebayo. Oh, a clear. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
the previous play is under
challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Mobley. There's the double team with Dedmon. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Changes up. Rebound by the Heat. Right wing. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. Outside for Butler. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Garland with the ball. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter here. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game.
You'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Hero, the pass to Butler, and there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 3rd foul so far. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Oladipo outside. To the left side wing. Adebayo from long range. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Now here's Garland. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Garland's got 21 points in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 7.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Garland. Mobley outside. Mitchell against Butler. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Hero from way outside. And they'll get another chance. And here's Butler. 5 on the clock. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Miami ball. At the line for the Heat.
And the technical free throw is good. And Miami has possession. 8-point game. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for Miami, Tyler Hero. At the line.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And so the Cavaliers take the win. Boy, a hard fought. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
A sharp and confident-looking Raptors team coming down the tunnel earlier. We'll see if that confidence carries over onto their home floor. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Stevens in at the small forward. Now, here's Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Top of the key. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
VanVleet can't get it to go. And the Cavaliers with possession. Here's Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Trent finds VanVleet, takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Siakam on the foul.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
The 3 from Garland. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
We're quick thinking of Siakam using his athleticism and length to pounce on steals.
Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Another shot. And too long on the shot.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And Mitchell drops them both. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. They've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
It's his first trip to the line.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
You have to love Fred VanVleet's sheer tenacity out on the floor. He doesn't allow himself to be intimidated on either end and always comes at you with his best.
Now, here's Garland. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
1:53 left here in the opening quarter. And Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Now here's VanVleet. That's a 2 from Barnes. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3, Mitchell drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 6.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
VanVleet attacking. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here's Anunoby. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. 29 seconds left in the first quarter.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight to end the run. Anunoby, good. Here's Garland. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Donovan Mitchell firing on. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
VanVleet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 side. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
And here's Garland for 3. Cans it from downtown. Garland's got 6.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Passes it to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Van Vliet finds Trent. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Garland's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. Van Vliet passes to Trent. The tray. Drops in the tray. 5 points in the game.
I love watching the three-point ability of Gary Trent Jr. He's someone you got to lock up on the perimeter. You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc. He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Here's Mitchell. That dropped, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And the Raptors with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Garland, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Trent kicks to Van Vliet. The 3. Stephens pulls it in.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Here's Barnes, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Barnes can't get it to go. Deflects the pass. The Cavaliers leading by 10. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the Raptors miss again. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Trent. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
It's on Jared Allen.
Good work by Gary Trent Jr. to get in tight and draw the foul. He's at his best when he's assertive.
The Raptors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And the second free throw, good.
Solid from the line. Trent Jr. an all-around scorer.
Garland surveying the D. All sorts of time. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. No good with the wing jumper. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers, 32. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Stevens in at the 3.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. The quick look, no good that time. Cleveland leading by 11. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 10. Off target from three-point range.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it. This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
And again, no good by Toronto. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The 3 from Garland. The shot comes out, so the Raptors will take it the other way. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors miss again.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. No good on the triple. Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Trent. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Getting high in the air. Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
The 3 from Garland. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Floats it up for Garland. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And here we go, Van Vliet heading to the hoop.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
On the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Pull-up jumper. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Anunoby, good.
Better facing up than back to the basket. Steal. Anunoby gets it done from the mid-range.
Mitchell against Trent. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Boy, I love watching Donovan Mitchell. He's a fun player to watch. An explosive combo guard who possesses lots of confidence.
Now, here's Trent. He's got 8. Anunoby. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Anunoby's got 9 points.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Here's Stevens, and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Barnes finds Van Vliet over Garland. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 5. Mitchell with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Here's Garland. Pass to Stevens. For three, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Trent. Here's Toronto. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. To the inside. And Allen slams it in.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
1 second left. The shot misses. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He has really... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 7. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet into the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Barnes looking around, looking to get it going. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Garland, no good.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You love for Gary Trent Jr. to continue looking for these kinds of shots. This will improve his overall efficiency.
From the high post. And here's Garland for 3. Mitchell passes to Stevens. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Barnes.
Trusting his mechanics, Barnes puts the shot right up.
Garland against Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A shake. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. No qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers.
Wound up there for Allen. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And the dunk by Barnes.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Outside Garland from deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Mitchell finds Mobley. Now Garland. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Garland with it. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Another miss by Garland. Raptors trail by 7. Pulls up on the elbow. Off the left rim and out. Takes the 3. Another miss by Garland.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Siakam, that's good.
How tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
And here is Garland. Mobley outside. Garland against Van Vliet. Launches a three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now the pass to Barnes. Stolen by Mitchell. To the paint. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Here's Trent. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen passes to Garland. Mitchell outside. Over Trent. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And here's Trent outside. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 5 seconds left in the game. Here's Mitchell. And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay. Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt. This young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a triple.
Spoelstra said, quote, "It's not about stats."
There it is. Thanks, Allie.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Miami. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Trent's shot is off.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning. Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
Here's Van Vliet following the bucket by the Heat. Here's Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Lowry against Van Vliet. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Van Vliet outside. No good on the 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Adebayo. Shot from the low post is good.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Hero outside. And he jams it home with authority.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Van Vliet. The 3 from Barnes. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Barnes has got 5 now.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Hero, the pass to Martin. On target from range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
And here's Siakam for 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Here's Butler. Pass to Martin. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. There's 1:34 left in the first. Here's Lowry.
Well, there's no question that Fred Van Vliet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
And stolen by Adebayo. Lowry left side. And Adebayo slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Trent for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Now Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Adebayo's got 6.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Van Vliet misses.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
That one's good for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Anunoby for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Puts it up from the high post. Can't get it to drop.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Heat leading by.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team. Here we go, fans.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Miami.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The Heat with the lead.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And he gets it back. Back to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Hero for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Here's Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Lowry's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Siakam finds Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Martin takes it in. Hero on the wing. Lowry outside. Back to Hero. He shoots it. And he can't bank that one in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Trent's shot is off. And for Miami, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Butler passes to Lowry. An easy 2 on the layup. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot won't fall, and Miami will go the other way with it. Lowry drives in. Pass to Martin. Now Adebayo. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Offensive rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, Jimmy Butler outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Butler outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Martin outside. Shot from 12. And there it is for him. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Anunoby for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hero finds Butler. Down low. Lowry. Jacks up with 3. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Count it.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
It's stolen by Trent. The ball's knocked loose. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And here's Butler outside. No luck on that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got to appreciate it, Allie.
The Raptors, 22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
So for the Raptors right now, Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5, down low. Here's Barnes. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Butler finds Adebayo. Lowry outside. Launches a 3. No good there. And Toronto will come the other way.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Butler. Stolen by Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Hero. Stolen by Van Vliet. Trent right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Fires for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Siakam's got 9.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Here's Butler. Rejected by Siakam. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Trent. Kicks it out to Siakam for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of a team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Butler. Anunoby finds Siakam. Siakam missing again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Look at the big man move. I love seeing Adebayo attack the basket and be rewarded for it.
Van Vliet outside. It's Barnes on the wing. The kick out to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby for 3. Drills it from deep. Anunoby's got his second basket of the game. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Hero with the bucket.
Well, this guy is a champion. Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Can't hit that time. Good D by Adebayo. Inside. Pass to Lowry. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Butler against Anunoby. Martin outside. Lowry outside. Three-pointer. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Raptors with a lead.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of the game.
Hits a three-pointer.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Raptors out in front, up 4, and coming. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Some solid defense from Martin. Miami trailing. It's Adebayo with the drive. Kicks it to Hero. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Lowry outside. Pass to Hero. On the take. Now here's Adebayo. Stolen by Siakam.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
Adebayo with it. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. And he lobs it up. Siakam, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Anunoby on the take. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Anunoby. Adebayo against Van Vliet. Barnes passes to Trent. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
This guy is such a phenomenal scorer. Scotty Barnes feeling very good right now.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Here's Lowry. Back to Hero. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Van Vliet with a deep 3 from beyond the arc, and then some. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
Hero outside. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barnes passes to Trent. And stolen by Adebayo. And here we go, the Heat fast break. The shot by Butler, no good.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Van Vliet misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Down low. Here's Siakam. And the shot goes down. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Inside. And Siakam with the slam.
Now there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam, makes that easy work.
Butler up top. Anunoby covering. It's stolen by Trent.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Raptors.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And what a huge performance it was for Scotty Barnes.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight. What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And they pick up 2.
We talk about 3-level scoring. That's at the rim, from 3, and in this case, if you're Kyle Lowry, the mid-range game is on point.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Kicks it out to Barnes. And here's Trent. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road.